Weather turns soggy for us as we head into Friday. We are looking at the possibility of some heavy downpours as well as some soaking rainfall and even a few rumbles of thunder through the early portions of tomorrow afternoon. Over an inch of rain possible with all of this. That could lead to some minor flooding in some spots, but not, thankfully, looking at anything severe or anything bordering on flash flooding, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it as we go throughout the course of the day. Part of the reason why we're a little dry this month, just over 2 inches of rainfall so far since the start of the month, close to a ½ inch below average, so we definitely could absorb some heavy rainfall. We're basically on average or right on track since the start of the spring season, as we're just slightly above average. But keep in mind, a little more rain fell in March versus this month, which is why it's nice to see some soaking rainfall just around the corner. It's taking aim at the western portions of Illinois as well as Iowa at this point. We'll continue to see these build up and up from there as this warm front comes in. Now, keep this warm front in mind. It's going to have a big factor into our temperatures going into this weekend. But ahead of all that, we've got a quiet night with a low of 45 as the clouds increase ahead of the showers, and they arrive late. Here we are at about 3 in the morning, looking at some scattered showers and downpours pushing into the state line, so already off to a soggy start before we even get to sunrise. After sunrise, it's a bit spotty, as you can see on future tracks, so not a complete washout for the early morning hours. From mid-morning and beyond, so I would say after about 9 in the morning, be ready for, as you can see, round after round of soaking downpours. So that's when the heaviest of the rain looks to arrive during the tail end of the morning. We'll continue to have that into the afternoon, and this is where we really start to see that rain pile up when it comes to rain amounts. Now, once we get into the afternoon officially, you can see that we have that spotty rain back. Still a couple rumbles of thunder possible by the middle of the morning. Going into the evening, we should be dry, and we'll go into the weekend dry as well. When it comes to rain amounts, Future Track has roughly a ½ inch to an inch for the majority of the state line, with some pockets of rainfall over 1 inch. And I think, if anything, Future Track might be underdoing it just a little bit, so plan on some pretty soggy conditions all throughout the course of the day, including that later half of the morning when we do see those downpours work through. 58 for the high temperatures. We do cool off plenty under the clouds and rain. Winds get a little breezy out of the east, adding to that damp feel of the day. By the time we get to Saturday, though, lots of sunshine and, yes, the 80s around the corner. Our little preview of summer just ahead, thanks to some windy conditions out of the south, gusting into 40 miles per hour. By Sunday, back down to the 60s, so some scattered showers and storms. Next week, dry but a lot cooler as temperatures dip back into the 50s for a while. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we do see a handful of 60s, but overall, as we head into May, it does look to be on the cooler end looking long term. In the meantime, almost got to 70 today. That means our streak kept going in the 4-degree guarantee, just under $300. We hope to round out the week over that 300 mark tomorrow, Brittany.
We sure will. More money in the bank for us, Alex. Thanks.